John, customers expect lower bills, but no one explains where those numbers actually come from.
Yeah, so this is a good one. Let's start with this, okay? Energy Star labels don't predict your savings. Really, they're kind of like a lab scenario measurement, that nobody's ever really going to truly live in. They're all estimates, right? They're based on, a fixed set of assumptions, these ideals like ambient temperature and door openings and usage patterns. But honestly, the second that your habits break from their script, whatever it was, whether you're opening the fridge more often, or maybe you're stuffing it full of food, or you're putting it closer to a hotter oven, and that efficiency curve is going to break instantly. And honestly, the kicker on top of that is if you think of like a 20% efficiency improvement on a fridge that costs you what, $70 a year to run, you're talking, $14 ish. Meanwhile, that same Energy Star rating on a dryer or a dishwasher, it might not even mean anything, because those categories really have a lot less stringent or voluntary testing standards, I should say. Really at that point, you're really trusting a sticker and not the science that's behind it. So even if your unit hits these Energy Star numbers, real world utility savings are never linear, right? Rates are going to vary between region or even by season. And if your old appliance was already kind of halfway efficient, the delta between those two things is going to be razor thin. So when people say, I don't see a difference, they're probably right, because, you weren't told to expect the right kind of difference. You have to start looking at Energy Star more as a compliance badge. It's not an ROI calculator, and nobody ever breaks that down in retail for you.